Well, when new products hit the shelf, they're often seen as the next superfood, the next fad. But one TikTok user called Dr. Midge, well, she's posted a viral video sharing the common foods we think are healthy, but they're not.
Some food have historically been sold to us as healthy, but may actually be doing a lot of hormonal damage. Number 3, oat milk. Oh my gosh, so many people love their oat milk. I felt so bad about this one. My favorite alternatives are almond milk or coconut milk.
So when it comes to these food fads, what's actually healthy and what's not worth the hype?
And to share her thoughts, we're joined now by Weekend Sunrise nutritionist Sarah Lorenzo. Morning, Sarah.
Good morning, guys.
Oat milk, she really doesn't like it.
I know.
Talk to us about that.
I know. Look, when it comes to oat milk, I think it depends what your health goals are. If you're someone who is soy-free, who is dairy-free, who is nut-free, that could be a great choice for you, okay? But at the end of the day, when you weigh it up against cow's milk, which people mostly drink, if you just look at oat milk, there'd be 3 grams of protein in a cup, whereas cow's milk's got 8. Oat milk can be fortified, but and cow's milk has got naturally occurring calcium. So there's those differences as well. Plus, oat milk's really high in calorie and carbohydrate as well. I know you've had a moment with oat milk.
You got me onto almond milk.
Yes, I did.
You said there's less calories, so I convinced myself I can be skinny just by eating, just by having almond milk.
Just putting on the gym gear.
But
that's right.
It's exactly, people just go, oh, oat milk must be healthier because it's oat milk. It's actually not. So, but again, when it comes to milks, there is so many, and it really depends what your health goals are in making that choice.
Sarah, what about yogurt? Healthy or not so good?
Have you ever stood at the supermarket and looked at the yogurt section? It is massive, it is overwhelming. Okay, so when it comes to yogurts, there are so many different types. So if you've got ones like I've got here that have got like some syrups through them, or they've got artificial sweeteners in them, or there might be the ones at the front there.
Some of them full of sugar, right?
Well, yeah, and you can even taste the difference. I've actually given you guys a spoon each if you want to actually see if you can tell.
But well, I'll try the bad one.
Okay, so at the front here, so I've got the back here, they're different for a reason. So these ones at the front here, they've got like 25 grams of sugar in it.
Yeah, they're like terrible. You should definitely not have any of them.
This one comes with chocolate.
Yeah, this one here is a coconut yogurt. Now, whilst I love that, it is extraordinarily high in calorie. So you've got to be mindful of that.
Imagine having a coconut yogurt and being high in calories. You're unlucky. What's the point?
Coconut yogurt's delicious, but here, so this is Greek yogurt. That's my choice because it's got 12 grams of protein. It's a real product. If you taste it, it's quite sour, and a lot of people don't really like it. And that is the best one for you. But you can see why there's all these different ones made.
Not for you, Mon.
This is Greek style. Remember, you know how you see all the Greek style yogurt in the supermarket? Okay, well then just wash it down.
Should we savour this moment? This is rare. Mon's speechless.
Mon!
This is very rare.
Just have a moment
just to soak this up.
What is that?
It's Greek yogurt. It's pure Greek yogurt, and that's the healthier choice. So you can see why there's all these other ones made. But at the end of the day,
it has no place in my mouth.
I'm actually just going to make a suggestion here. I love
try this one?
Yeah, that's Greek style yogurt.
Okay.
So it's had a blend put through it, so that makes the difference. That's why people love that more. Has that cleansed your palate, Mon?
Underwhelmed?
Will you taste them?
Okay, go on.
Sure.
Okay, that's
taste that one. That's
Greek style.
That's the good one.
And then this is pure Greek.
Yeah, no.
Which is the best one for you.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, so there's
yogurt. Could you put a bit of honey on that?
Well, most Greeks do. Of course they do. It has to have with honey. But I just wanted you to see why there is so many. But you've got to be mindful of all. Read the labels. At the end of the day, the least ingredients you can have, the better when it comes to yogurts, because these ones here at the front are high in sugar, and that one at the front's got 6 teaspoons of sugar, which is your recommended daily intake.
Was that one good?
Yeah. It's delightful. It's delightful, but no, I don't recommend it. So what about fruit juice? Okay,
so these glasses of juice here, as fabulous and healthy as they look, they have the same calories as in their equal volume as soft drinks. So it's important.
Really?
Yes.
So you could have an orange juice and you may as well have had a Coke.
Correct.
And you're thinking it's health.
375 mils of soft drink is the same, is 180 calories, the same in a glass of juice. And the thing about juice, high glycemic index, it's acidic.
Is that freshly squeezed, OJ, or is that the processed stuff?
It's the one where they had the pulp removed, because the pulp has got the fibre in it, and that's what happens with juicing, is they actually remove the pulp. But my personal opinion, I don't support juices. I never have. It is a lot of sugar, and
Are you anti-pulp?
She doesn't support juices.
Okay.
Anti-pulp?
Sarah Lorenzo, a non-supporter of juices. Hey, Sarah, now I think about this.
Yes.
If
Here we
you
go.
had a bit of honey on that,
Absolutely.
that would actually be delicious because it would
It'd be
offset the
magnificent.
sour, the sourness of
So
it.
you've gone from it has no place in my mouth to, yeah, now it's fine.
No, I think it has a place with some honey.
If you were in Greece, you get served it with honey over the
And
top.
with some nuts or something.
Correct.
That's how they serve it in Greece.
Absolutely delicious.
It's delicious.
Yes, yes. So if at the end of the day, when it comes to fruit juices, what you have to have the fruit because it's coupled
Got
with
the fibre.
It's the slow release of energy. You don't get the sugar highs and the sugar lows, the sugar cravings, the high glycemic index, and the interference in the hormone insulin, which is what we need. So to help break down glucose.
And what have we got at the end? Are you talking cereals?
I'm talking about gluten. So when we see things like when people, the gluten industry is $1 billion industry and people automatically go, oh, that's gluten-free, it must be healthy. There is an assumption. Marketing has clearly demonstrated that as well. So 11% of our population is gluten-free, 0.5% of that would be people who are proper celiacs. The rest of the people might have a non-celiac gluten sensitivity. So I'm always saying to people when it comes to gluten, just because it says gluten-free, it doesn't mean it's healthy. A lot of those gluten products can contain high sugar, high sodium, artificial sweeteners. You've got to learn to read the label. My recommendation is if you do want to live your life gluten-free, do things like potatoes and sweet potatoes, rice, chia, pulse pastas. They're all great sources of complex carbohydrates that a lot of people were with. Why are you laughing at me?
No, I'm taking this all in because I often wondered whether there was a taste differential when you take gluten out of something.
There is.
I sort of think, well, these are all the gluten things here at the front, but yes, there is, and there's a textural as well.
There is a textural difference.
It's about the texture, yeah.
I think that you get used to it, right? If you have to be gluten-free.
Yeah, but my recommendation is real foods, whole foods. Avoid those products.
Just another little sample before.
No, please do.
And let's just say nothing's as it seems, maybe, when it comes to foods being healthy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sarah, thank you.
Thank you.
And you can find more information over on the Sunrise website.